In the summer of 2010, the FIFA World Cup was hosted for the first time on African soil in South Africa. And as the tournament progressed, one nation carried the hopes of an entire continent, Ghana. The Black Stars had already impressed the world by reaching the quarterfinals, defeating the United States in extra time. Now, they were just one win away from becoming the first African team to ever reach a World Cup semi-final. Their opponents, Uruguay, two-time world champions, hungry for a return to glory after decades of absence from the biggest stage. This match was more than just a quarter-final. It was a symbolic battle, Africa's only remaining representative versus a resurgent South American side led by Diego Forlan and a rising talent named Luis Suarez. Ghana had passion, youth, and unity. Uruguay had experience, grit, and a knack for big moments. As the game kicked off at Soccer City on July 2, 2010, fans around the world could feel something special in the air. The energy was electric, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. The first half was tightly contested. Ghana started strong, pushing forward with pace and confidence. Andre Ayew and Kevin Prince Boateng were relentless, and Sully Muntari controlled the midfield with calm authority. Uruguay responded with dangerous counters, with Suarez and Forlan constantly testing the Ghanaian backline. But just before halftime, the breakthrough came. Muntari struck a long-range thunderbolt from over 30 yards out. The ball swerved past goalkeeper Fernando Muslera and hit the net. Ghana was ahead, and the stadium erupted in joy. But Uruguay came out in the second half determined. In the 55th minute, they won a free kick from distance. Diego Forlan, one of the standout players of the tournament, stepped up. With his signature technique, he curled the ball with wicked movement, and it soared past Richard Kingson to level the score at 1-1. The match was alive again. Both sides exchanged attacks, but neither could find the winner in regular time. The full 90 minutes ended, and the match headed into extra time. 30 more minutes for one team to claim history. In extra time, fatigue set in, but the spirit never faded. Ghana pushed hard, knowing they were inches away from rewriting African football history. Uruguay defended deep, waiting for their chance. It was in the dying moments, the very last minute of extra time, that the most infamous moment of the match unfolded. Ghana won a free kick near the corner. The ball was swung in, chaos ensued in the box, and the header was sent goalward. It was destined for the net, until Luis Suarez blocked it with his hand. It was a blatant handball, a clear denial of a goal. The referee had no choice. Red card for Suarez, and a penalty for Ghana. Suarez walked off, not in shame, but with a glimmer of hope in his eyes. He knew what he had done. He had sacrificed himself to give Uruguay one last chance. And now, the moment fell to Asamoah Gyan, Ghana's top scorer, their leader, their hero. With the hopes of a continent on his shoulders, he stepped up to take the biggest penalty in African football history. Gyan had already scored 2 penalties in the tournament. He had the confidence, the skill, but in that moment, the pressure was immense. He struck the ball, and it smashed against the crossbar. Silence fell. The dream was slipping. Ghana had one foot in the semis,